Once upon a time, a guru was sitting in the congregation, and Guruji gave darshan. Many people came and they were taking darshan. And he was silent most of the time. Guruji's, like Swamiji is also silent, he keeps silence. So he was silent most of the time, but when people come and ask him something, he said, "Oh, you are very lucky." So a student came to Swamiji, the Guruji or Swamiji, and he said, "I failed in my exam." And Swamiji, the Gurudev said, "You are very lucky." And then the next person comes and says, "I lost my job." Said, "You are very lucky." The third one came and said, "None of my friends are talking to me. Everybody has become my enemies." He said, "You are very lucky." And another gentleman came, said, my wife left me. He said, "You are very lucky." So, everyone kept saying their problems, and every time the Gurudev said, "You are very lucky." And strangely, suddenly something would happen, they would also feel happy and walk away. But then one gentleman came and said, "Guruji, I am so lucky I have you in my life. I'm so lucky, my life is I'm so grateful." And Gurudev gave me one slap. He got annoyed and gave him one slap. This man, with all tears and gratitude, started dancing. So there was an onlooker who was sitting, he got so confused. He said, "What is this? What am I seeing? I can't believe what I'm seeing." Someone who has come and says, "I'm so grateful," and he gets a slap. And all those who come and cry, they said, "You are very lucky." So I could not understand. And usually they don't have guts to ask the Gurudev himself. So they usually ask the other devotees and disciples, "Hey, tell me what's happening. You have been here for so long. I can't understand. I can't make out this Guru's behavior. Can you tell me?" It's completely illogical. As usual, devotees have their own interpretation. They all say, "Gurudev said." So, when it was asked, one of the senior most devotees said, "Yeah, it's perfect what you said." So when someone came and said, "I failed in my exam," he said, "You are very lucky." I remember a very senior gentleman in Bangalore ashram, he came and narrated an incident. He said, in 1942, there was one doctor in Bangalore, only one surgeon. And the surgeon had failed 7 times MBBS. 7 times he failed, but he became the inventor. Whenever people had appendicitis operation, they used to cut a particular nerve or a vein, so people would die. Because people would not understand which nerve, which vein is that they were cutting. So this gentleman discovered that, and he's very well known. He was very well known and he was respected. He got honor, international honor later on. But he said, but he failed 7 times in MBBS. So if someone has failed in an exam, they study more. If you pass once, you just study once, by hook or crook, you passed, and that's it, you forget it. But if you have failed, you become very well proficient in that. If you have failed in mathematics, you have really by hearted the whole thing. You memorize the whole thing. So every time someone fails an exam, it's a good luck because he becomes a better doctor, better engineer. Means he has to put more effort and studies more of the same topic. So he said, you are very lucky, you are studying more. Then the other gentleman who came, he said, I lost my job. He said, yes, Gurudev said the right thing. When you are in job, you don't think about yourself. Now when you lost the job, at least you got the time to sit back and think who you are, what you want. Think about your life. You have some time. People who have job, they're running all the time. They always complain, I don't have time. Now you got some time. In life, getting time itself is big luck. Getting time to reflect on oneself, on the divine, on the truth, on who I am, itself is a big luck. So you are very lucky you got the time. So another gentleman whose wife ran away said, you are very lucky. Since so far you were living life so insensitive, you did not bother to see what your wife needs. So when she runs away, when someone goes away, then you realize their value. Then you think about it, what mistakes you did. You become aware of the things that you could have done better. And so you are very lucky that you become sensitive to women's issue. Why would a woman run away if you are not really attending to her welfare, attending to her emotional, mental, and physical needs? There is something you have done wrong that she made you aware that you have to be sensitive to women. So he understood, so he was also happy. So like this, in every step in life, when you lose something or when you gain, you become so miserable, every misery wakes you up. There are 3 levels of human consciousness, human existence that plays. The first is being so inert, inertia, ghor jadat. In Hindi we say ghor jadat. Means so insensitive, just so much inertia. You don't feel anything. From inertia, when you start realizing there is misery, life is miserable, then viveka dawns in you, discrimination dawns in you, vairagya, dispassion dawns in you. So when dispassion has come into your life, you are the most lucky. So if all your friends have left, they have given time to reflect on yourself. Who you are, what you want, what is the life, what is truth. So you are very lucky. So first step is to realize everything is miserable, life is miserable, life is sorrow. That's when people become religious. This is a step. And then the next step is life is all blissful. That is moving from jadata, inertia, to realize it's all misery. And from it's all misery to moving to the step, where is the misery? Come on, wake up. This is where the Guru comes into play. The Guru's presence, or Guru Tattva, dawns, the misery vanishes and becomes bliss. Total bliss. Life is all bliss. Life is a game. Life is a leela. This understanding comes. Now, why did the last person who was saying, I'm so grateful, got a slap? And said, Gurudev gave a slap to him because even there he centered about I am grateful. So you are the center. Gave a slap he realized that exist, live as though you don't exist. Usually people exist and they don't live without life. Exist without life is ignorance. Living as though you don't exist is enlightenment. That one slap woke him up. I am miserable. I am happy. Where is me? I'm not there. Live as though you are not there. That message that last gentleman got, when he got that slap, he became so happy that what is there to be grateful about? Even to say grateful, there need to be two. And the master says, hey, come on, wake up. You and me too? One slap for you? There's only one. There is no you, there is no I. There's only one Brahman that exists, and this is all the drama, it's all the Leela. Enjoy. When you realize that, misery vanishes from life. So every opportunity, every challenge is an opportunity, and every opportunity is a step towards the divinity.